Dollar yen continues to roll over and gold continues to move higher. So I have a thesis on gold that's probably going to be like, huh? If they don't tap this down soon, right, the powers that be, I think we're going to see some selling of size in the NASDAQ patch, and then some kind of runaway gold, silver miner plays. And you know that this has been kind of for lack of a better word, the fat pitch waiting to get into miners. They're forming an inverse head and shoulder on the weekly. It's already really intonating that it wants to move higher. So long miners and short NASDAQ seems like a pretty productive pair trade. But for right now, gold is very, very firm. Dollar yen is rolling over. This is also kind of productive as a basket trade. In other words, long gold, long US bonds, and long yen.
This short clip is presented by Club. Club provides access to Samantha LaDuc and her team of professional macro and micro traders, analysts, and educators. Club is ideal for active traders, investors, and institutions who want Samantha's best-of-breed market timing calls across all asset classes and timeframes like chase, swing, and trend. Get the trade before it happens. Sign up to Club now and get full access to daily live trading room with Samantha LaDuc, Slack trading desk with detailed analysis and trades, custom trade support when you need it, and much more. For more information, visit www.laductrading.com/club.
All right, so this is the gold trigger that we've been kind of watching. There we go. Okay, so this is a bullish percent index for gold miners, and it has absolutely pushed above this oversold reading, gotten firmly inside. This is the 20, which was kind of the key breakout area. Okay, and it's obviously in the sweet spot, which is basically bullish for miners, and silver was the first one. Gold has been in play. Gold is very, very firm. Let's go take a look at that's more interesting here. GLD above 186, important. Silver above 22, holding. And GDX slow to come out of this mosh pit, but this is the inverse head and shoulder I'm talking about. This is a lot of moving average resistance. Once it gets and stays above this kind of 30.5 area. Now, remember, it's already made it up to the 200-day. GLD above that 186 is key. Silver above 22. So they're fine. Nothing new there. Nothing bearish about gold or silver, and miners are finally coming up off the ground. Very, very bullish if we get some continuation here with the dollar dump, which has been slow to affect the miners. But now that it's sitting above the 200-day, much more productive. I don't know if you can see this, but it's kind of like a inverse head and shoulder here too as well. And more importantly, all of these moving averages on the weekly. So miners look good. Starting to get more active in the miner market also by the options flow. This has some April bullish action here, 38 in this gold trust ETF. So they're coming in for gold now, and miners a lot more. Yep, that's definitely what's pulling forward this market here is, look at this, dump. All right, so what do I mean? The dollar just broke 103. I will repeat, it is short-term bullish, but it's so bullish it's bearish, but we're not there yet. Right now, all the market sees is this bullish impulse because it is going to help, right, so much currency conversion and such of companies that derive revenues abroad, and just the whole thing. It's short-term bullish, but we're still chopping about sideways. Big picture, it's just intraday very strong. And you can see this, oops, wrong one. You can see this indicator, right? Anything that is falling is market bullish, and we just dumped. Market hasn't really broken higher, but it definitely turned around intraday. My indicator is broken lower, but we're right on a support level. Wouldn't be surprised if we get some volatility on Thursday. But so far, this is what your intraday candle looks like. Right on support. We just went from red to green in a New York minute. Careful of your shorts. It's just nothing else to do until we can tag that level and get some volatility. Asian currencies, again, on a weekly are looking a little foreboding, right? This is a dollar yen on trend line support. This is the dollar yuan. They've definitely gotten tapped back down. This was the October intervention of size. 152, excuse me, you're it, was not allowed to pass. So this is rolling over. This is bullish still, that kind of yen, gold, and bond treatment. I don't know if you're doing FXY, but I said hold your breath because it's not done yet. This was a very, very nice bounce above. As long as it held above 62, and it is. I mean, it literally tagged 61.98. That's it. It had a high, so it has a gap fill. It filled that gap. That's all it did. Came down, filled the gap, and then reversed and went higher. FXY, it's a nice little continuation. TLT trying to digest that 91 still looks really good. And gold, obviously above 186, very strong. GDX pushing higher now, very strong, right? This is all helped by a falling dollar of size. Yields coming back. This is your 10-year still right here on this 4.362 from gap up on 920. Oops, sorry. But it had already been moving higher since August. Anyway, point is it's softened and it's still softening, and that's the reason for the season in higher stocks, higher precious metals, higher metals and metals and mining, ETF, commodities, what have you. I think that's probably the biggest risk to NASDAQ as we continue to get a hot fire flame gold print. We're going to have some, I know it seems odd to consider this, but we could have some forced selling in NASDAQ as the rotation moves strongly into gold and silver and miners. But we're not there just yet because we haven't seen any selling yet.
Subscribe to LaDuc Trading YouTube channel for more live trading room recap videos and other content.